Okay, I want you to look at what I'm gonna do. And let me explain some things to you, what I'm doing. This is a pristine box. I just made this box, just got it, just made it. These are brand new frames, everything. These are wax frames, wax foundations. And the reason they're wire reinforced so that I can draw honeycomb instead of just regular honey and pull it off of foundation. I'm gonna learn to do better. What I'm doing is I write the year that these frames went into process. I need to go into some of these other ones that I didn't do that with and catch up. I didn't have a marker. I had to go get me a marker. All right. The next thing you do is, I want you to watch careful now because it's important. This is sugar water, okay? And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this sugar water and I'm gonna spray these frames just like this. Now, remember I told you these are brand new, okay? So what we're doing is, we're drawing them in with the sugar water. The bees will say, hey, okay, let's go collect that, right? Well, when they do, as they cross over there, they will put the pheromone, the hive's pheromone, on these frames, and they will be more readily accepted into the hive, and the bees will start working these frames in my experience. Okay, I am not telling you, I am not an etymologist, but in my experience, they work these frames faster. They like, first off, they like wax foundation better. And when you put a little bit of sugar water on there, it's sort of like putting a little sugar on there for the babies, you know? You put a little bit of sugar water and the next thing you know, the little baby likes it just that much better. And that's what we're doing here, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do next, because I've got some frames in here, I forgot that I'm gonna go ahead and put the, markings on them and mark them for this year. I just remember seeing them, and let me see if I can see them right here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's see here what we can do. We can just put this right on top of here and not disturb these girls any more than we have to. And it gives us bees on both sides too. All of these frames right here are 23s. I did the same thing to these that I did to the ones you've got. Now these girls don't like to be fooled with. They're busy wanting to make honey. So we're just doing this, and then we're gonna get out of the way. What it is, they're attacking the black because they think it is a hive beetle. Okay, boom, we're done. And we're closing her up, and we're gonna let these bees be bees. Boom, just like that. And now, we've got 3 honey supers on here collecting honey. What I'm waiting for is the tulip nectar flow to pass. Then we're gonna pull all the honey off, and we're gonna put clean, pristine framework in so that we can catch the sourwood, Lord willing. All right? And then we're gonna do the same thing with this one that we did with that one. I'm gonna just open up here real quick and put the, mark the frames so that all of them are marked 23, and I've got that going for me. This is not like one of those things that if you don't do it, you know, something bad's gonna happen. This is one of them things that you do to ensure the integrity of your hive. Okay? That ain't working for Flip. I'll get this guy over here. Put him on there, and boom, it's a done deal. So now watch, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pop this top. Now when I do, I want you to notice, okay? And also, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spray some sugar water on these guys, okay? So, these frames over here are all 23s. These are 23s. Here's my pen. I didn't mark these. These are the new ones. But I wanna do this just so I know that these just got put into service. I'm gonna put an X on these because I ain't got a clue how old the framework on these guys is. Okay? But they are making honey. I've only got them on 2 frames, but that's a lot of honey. It's more honey than you would think. Okay? Honey is sold by the pound. Now, I put it in quart bottles, but 12 ounces of honey is equivalent, weighs 1 pound. So a lot of times when I am selling it, people are like, well, yeah, but 16 ounces is a quart. And you are correct. But it's more than a pound. It's a pound and what, pound and a quarter or something like that. You know, so a pound and a third, 1 1/3 pounds. So anyhow, let me see if I can get this thing here. And we're gonna do the same thing here. All we're doing is we're making sure that all of our frames are dated right, okay? Half of these are, see that? Half of them have already got the 28 on them, or 23, 28. And so we're just gonna finish off 23 in them out. And all that does is, that's for next year and the year after, when I come out here and I start to look, I'll be monitoring how dark the comb on it gets and stuff like that. And that is the best way to find out how much poison you have in the ambient air and ambient surroundings of your beehive. Move this guy right here. You want these to be, okay, that's tight, okay. We want it to be tight. All right, now we're gonna move to the nucs, so y'all hang on.